Hey, it's Amber here from crossadventuring.com. Just outside enjoying a nice day. Got a little chilly, so we wanted to get a fire starter, try out the fire starters that we're going to show you in our video how to make, and so that you see just how easily they can work and get it going. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to actually set the fire starters together. We have a couple different types we can use. Egg cartons, and these are the cardboard egg cartons. Toilet roll empty paper holders. Dryer lint. I had a whole bunch of pine bedding that we have no animals to use for right now. So I thought, well, that's going to give it a little bit of extra. And I've already melted down some old candles. I had some wax pellets from like an old candle kit. You can also use surejell if you want to go cut some of those pieces up. You could get those in the canning selection. But you know, old candles, you know, different pieces of things that you can get together, and then melt the wax in a double boiler. So, and I'll show you a picture of that in the article. So we have a couple different things. Start out, just stuff them full. You know what? I think I'm going to actually put some of these in first. Give them a little bit more extra firepower in there. A little bit of wood chips in there. Can't hurt when we're out on the trail and it's raining. Not that it would ever rain when we do a backpacking trip. Heaven forbid, right? So you want to stuff these in pretty tight. Get them filled up. So that's going to be one set, and then the other set, you know, save your dryer lint for a long time. This stuff is great. I'm going to go ahead and fill it in the sides. Stuff them in as tight as you can. Just make them nice and tight. I'm only going to do the one here for the video, but I have lots more to make. I'm going to set this down here so I don't make a total mess. It will actually help hold it up when I make it too. So, there we go. So now we've got a couple different things ready to go. We've got our hot wax. We're going to pour them into these first. Just pour them all through. They'll soak right in there. I probably need a lot more wax to do everything I'm going to do, so I'll have to do another set here. So that starts giving you an example here. Pour in as much as you can. Get it in there nice and hard. We'll cut these apart later. You want to do the same thing for the toilet roll holders. I'm going to set that there so I don't burn myself. Pour them in as much as you can. Get them in, let them soak in. Don't burn yourself with the hot wax. Soak them in, soak them in. Let it settle down just for a moment. Everybody loves to play with hot wax, don't we? Just don't get burned on it. Let that soak in a little bit more on that side. So we're going to let those soak in. Go ahead and finish a few more of these up. And I'm going to have to get some more wax melted to finish off this set. But you get the general idea. And then when we're done, we'll come back, we'll cut these all apart, and then I'll show you how you can just bag them and take them. Okay, so we finished the fire starters. We have two different styles. We have the egg carton version. You can always add a little bit more or a little bit less. And when you're ready to go, you can go ahead, put these into baggies for your trip. And I cut these apart with a knife. Throw in a lighter, and you're good to go on that side. You can do the same thing with the toilet roll holder starters. Throw a couple in if you want to. Throw a lighter in, and you're all set to go for your next trip. These also work great for the backyard campfires or going camping anywhere you go. So, happy trails! So we've made the fire starters. Now we want to see if they actually work out here where it matters. It's a little bit windy today, so we wanted to just go ahead and make a fire, a real small one, give these a try. We didn't really want to get too big and too complicated, so we're just going to see what happens. The beauty of these is that with the wax in them, I mean, you can make these without the wax, just stuff them full of dryer lint for your backyard if you want to go out and do that. But with the wax inside of these, it's going to drip down through the wood, especially if your wood's a little bit damp, you know, and you're out camping where the rain's been going. The wax will drip down over it, will help get the fire going. So we're going to go ahead and get these started. I have two types. I have the toilet paper roll holder and the egg carton. I'll do a little clip there. I also have the egg carton holder, so we're going to go ahead and we'll start with the one. We'll throw them both in here. Sometimes if you're fighting wind, it's a little bit harder, but these look like they're going to do pretty good to start. Oh, that's taken off pretty good, in fact. I'm going to go ahead and get one in there going. Like I said, we wanted to keep this fire a little small. So that one's starting pretty good. We've got a lot of little stuff in there to get it started. We have a few more little pieces here. So, and then we're going to go ahead with the toilet tube as well. Another one to get started. Just to see these guys get going. They give you some flames, get started. They melt pretty good once they get going. It's already catching on to the little pieces of kindling there. So if you want to, we can go ahead and stick that down in as well. I'm going to get burned if I'm not careful. And normally you just stick that inside. Normally I wouldn't use two of them, but I wanted you to see how quickly they get going and how easy they get going. So we're going to let those burn a little bit. We have a nice little campfire here going for a few minutes. If we want to, we go ahead and we start throwing some bigger stuff on, but today we're just going to burn the little ones and get them going.